mission was to discover the impact that modern technology has had on society by focusing our attention on the University of Lethbridge. We went throughout the university asking students what kinds of technology they used in their day-to-day life.
For school, I use my laptop.
Laptops.
My laptop.
Laptops. A laptop.
The cell phone.
Cell phones. Cell phone.
Online classes. Online courses in my day.
I guess technically my clock radio.
We then talked to the head coach of the university men's basketball team to see how technology has helped improve the abilities of our athletes.
Well, we have a prime example of that right behind us right now, which is a machine called Dr. Dish. And Dr. Dish is an important piece for the basketball team in that it allows individuals to work on their shooting form while at the same time getting more reps per minute than they normally could working on their own. So in theory, certainly putting in time in Dr. Dish is going to increase performance for all the athletes for us on the basketball team.
After talking to the coach, we met with the Dean of Arts and Science to discuss the recently built Markin Hall and how it provides access to new technology.
Well, both the Faculty of Management and the Faculty of Health Sciences are residents now of the new building, Markin Hall. On the management side, they've created an electronic trading room. So the students can learn in this electronic trading room how you go about trading on commodity markets, on stock markets and stuff like that, how the market actually works, how these exchanges work in terms of the information they use, real-time updating of the effect of buying and selling by players in the market, so they can actually build experiences for the students which replicate what people are doing in financial markets in the real world. On the health sciences side, they have nursing skills labs for training health practitioners now, which have, in the old days, I guess you'd call them mannequins, dummies or whatever, which people would experiment on or learn their techniques around things like CPR or mouth-to-mouth resuscitation or stuff like that. These models are now much more sophisticated, where they actually replicate human functions. So a student might be asked to treat a patient of this kind who's got a particular infirmity of some kind, and so they start to treat the patient, the mannequin, and as they're treating it, what they've been able to do by the technology that's embedded in the mannequin is actually generate responses which would be typical kinds of responses that an actual human would exhibit in the real world in a hospital setting.
To help provide insight of how much technology has improved at the university, we talked to the mayor of Lethbridge, who is an alumni of the U of L.
I started university in 1970, and I think back, and there was absolutely, essentially no technology. I remember calculators were absolutely massive machines, and when I mean by massive, I mean they were about a foot and a half wide and about 6 inches deep. And they were the size of a typewriter, essentially. So classrooms were pen and paper, and that's it.
With access to the mayor's opinion, we wanted to know if he thought the $65 million Markin Hall was worth the investment.
When any investment in research, in my view, is a wise investment. You've seen that at the University of Lethbridge, not only in Markin Hall, you've seen it in the Neurosciences Center as well, which is world famous. So I think that's a good example of why spending significant amounts of money for capital projects, buildings and research facilities can only be a plus for Albertans and Lethbridge in particular in this case.
As you can see, the use of technology on the university campus has had a very positive impact on the students' ability to reach their full potential.